yeah. Oh, BRL music.
I started music, I think, back in 2010.
Okay.
Right? When I came out, that was after I graduated secondary school.
That's quite early.
Yeah, that was when the Martinos, then Big Delimos, then J-Real were popping at that time.
Okay.
So that was when I released my first track. And then after that, I released an album. That's in 2012.
Wow.
And before you knew it, I was all over the place. Everywhere I go, people are recognizing me. I'm like, are you for real? Is this music real?
You know I love you. You know I need you. Let me hold you.
I'm a retired artist actually. And
Retired artist.
and I own a record label called BRL Music. So I sign artists and then we promote them to the next level.
One love.
I didn't choose it. I didn't quite choose it. It was something that I grew up around because even back when I was in primary school, I was part of the band group. And after I graduated secondary school, that was when I tried to kind of like experiment with releasing music. And from there, it didn't stop. It was in 2014 that I realized that I was getting more popular in the state. So I'm like, nah, this is not the world for me. So I just retired and then keep on with the label that I started back in 2011. And now we have a couple of artists that we're putting.
Let me be a jigger and you can be my babe. There is nothing in this world we cannot do. As long as we...
The entertainment industry in Nigeria is really growing. Because now the world begins to embrace the Afro beats, right? But the main problem that we are facing as far as Nigerian music industry is the structure. Because we need to have a proper structure where artists can make more money and DJs can make more money, producers, writers, and everybody. But now, especially in Adamawa State, we have the artists go record songs and then put it out. And then the only person that's really making money off of that is the producer, because you have to pay the producer before you get your song. But the moment you put that song out, they always want you to come and perform free shows because you're an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
So when that structure happens, it opens up doors for other artists to be able to have streams of revenue.
One love.
Now people are listening to Nigerian music because now Latin music and Afro beats is really heavy and around the world, and that's due to the popularity of our own music. So it has grown a lot, and now you can see like someone like Whiskey and Davido, earning like 20 to 25 million per show. That goes to show you how big Nigerian music and Afro beat is to the world. Now it's not about lyrical content. Now it's more about the melody. Before, you have to have a very catchy lyrics that catches you, that makes you want to listen to the music, that really resonates to your own message or what you're going through at that point. But now it's all about the melody, it's all about dancing. Everybody wants to celebrate now. So it's not only in Nigeria. If you look at the US now, they're embracing dance music, they're embracing Latin music. So now it's all about dancing and celebration. People don't really care about the lyrical content. But this is something that I felt like that's very sad that we've lost that. Because even when I started music, I was more so of a R&B artist. I always make sure that my lyrical content is always resonating to what people are going through.
Yeah.
But now people don't really care about the lyrical content. People are more caring about the beats, the dance and the melody, just to feel good.
See you with someone else, me I'd rather go blind, baby. I don't wanna share you with nobody. Baby,
In my own opinion, I feel like people are going through a lot these days.
Okay.
So now people don't really want to be sad anymore. But when you have an R&B song that's really sad and catchy, you would want to it makes you sadder, right? But when you going through something that is really bad, or you're in a bad situation in your life, when you listen to something that's upbeat or the melody is really heavy, you get to make you want to dance and want to forget that for a moment. But I feel like at the same time we have to really embrace that lyrical content part of it because it's something that is really, really, really important for the music industry.
Baby, baby, smile, oh.
My own perception of the Nigerian music industry, really, I feel like the Nigerian music industry is really, really the next big thing. Because if you look at how we transitioned from R&B to pop to dance, and now Latin music is really taking over. When you look at Drake, Maya, and Ozuna trying to do Latin music in the US and they're being embraced, that goes to show you that the next thing could be Afrobeat. Because Wizkid and Davido are trying to take it to the next level. When you go to places like Paris, when you go to places like Mexico, you try to see people recognizing Nigerian music in every facet of the world. So that goes to show you that people are really, really trying to begin to recognize the strength of Nigerian music. And before you know, in the next 5 to 10 years, Nigerian music could be the next big thing. You can see Drake jumping on Afro. He's done it already. So you can see a lot of American artists trying to jump on Nigerian beats.
My eyes on you, baby. You make me smile, oh. Baby, you make me smile, oh.
I think music here we're maturing as we go, especially out of our state. We're really, really trying. The problem that we're facing here is funding. We have a lot of talent here in Adamawa State. So Adamawa State, Plateau State, Taraba State, and a little bit of Gombe State. We're trying to bring the maturity of music to northern Nigeria. But for us to kind of like embrace hip hop here is gonna take a lot of effort.
Baby, you make me smile, oh, smile, oh, yeah. See the first time I set my eyes.
People think like it's easy to make music, to make money in music. But what they don't realize at the moment you sign that deal, that's the beginning of your turmoil. Because you have to put in a lot. It's a lot of work. People think it's simple and easy. Because even from the writing aspect of it, to producing aspect of it, to distributing aspect of it, all the way down to consumption aspect of it is a lot of work.
When me been the connect from Yola to Lagos, yeah. Feels MJ1, baby, it's you.
Well, with that, that is what we call one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder, where you get to have your luck and have a song that hits out. And the moment that song hits out, the way for you to be consistent in this music industry, you have to be consistent. You have to keep it coming. When you have one hit, but you come back it up with another hit, the moment before you know it, you're out of the game.
Forget the girls that I met before.
So you have to build your own brand based on the experience. People get to experience you all together. That's what keeps you alive and keeps you burning.
With nobody, baby, it's only you. It's not a phone call, it's to me.
As a person in the northern part of Nigeria, for you to do music every day, all day, is a pressure. Because first of all, you're not looked at from the standpoint of being a responsible person. Because the way the music is being looked at in a certain way, they just look at you as an outcast.
What you say? I love my baby girl so much.
With being a producer, first of all, you start off with friends. That's what really push you out there. If you have somebody that you know, because as trying to become a producer, you must have somebody that you know that's into music that you want to touch yourself.
Girl, me no want lose you. Baby, I've been thinking all day and night.
Because first of all, you have to understand that you started off as an upcoming artist too. But the moment they get there, they don't want anybody that they know. They don't want anybody that's really down there to come up and meet them. And it's more so of you trying to be hold on to one position for yourself, right? But then I feel like the moment big artists start to embrace upcoming artists, I think definitely northern music would have gone very far. We have a lot of northern artists. Thank you so much. I appreciate being here, and this is my home. I always come here, so
We look forward to having you around some more time.
I'm always available whenever you need me.
Yeah. Oh. BRL music. BRL music. BRL music. Baby, you my passion, baby, you my strength. Girl, I love your fashion, let me not pretend.